Hooray for another update video. Yay. I'm gonna be kind of honest here. The only real reason I felt like I had to upload a update video here is because of the scarcity of my uploads recently. It's pretty much just general laziness. There's nothing much else I can say about it. There have been a couple of things like school, obviously, and in the case of recording an LP, I've kind of had a bit of an issue in regards to my headset, because I bought a new headset about a month or so ago, and that headset has now pretty much broken, which kind of sucks. Like, I can still listen to stuff on it. It's pretty much basically the only thing that's keeping the earpieces together, like stuck to the rest of the headset, are the cords. So I don't know if I'll be able... I could probably still record audio with it, because I can just plug in the little microphone thing on the end, and that shouldn't be that big a deal. But I'm probably not even going to bother doing that, because it's just a big hunk of crap, to be honest. So I'm probably just going to stick with the headset that I have been using for the last while, even though it has been playing up a bit. But I think that's more just from listening to stuff on YouTube and everything else and whatnot. So that's pretty much what's put me off of the LPs. Yu-Gi-Oh vids are just pretty much general laziness. I do have a whole bunch of decklist videos that I want to do. I did want to do a Bahamut Rabbit decklist video, because it was only a matter of hours after I uploaded that recent Macca Rabbit decklist and tournament report that I decided to transform it into a Bahamut Rabbit deck. I meant to do a decklist video, like a live decklist video, but then I took the deck down, and I'm really not in the mood to put it back up. So if I'm going to do a decklist on that, it'll be on the Dueling Network. As for actual live decklists, I've decided to put together a rather competitive slushy build. I did have an idea about this, and it's been floating around for a while, but then I just decided one day to think, hey, let's try putting a side deck together for this thing, and it's just like, oh, this thing could be incredibly deadly, so I made it as competitive as I possibly could, and so I'll probably do a decklist on that. I've also been working on my Evil Swarm deck. At this point, the only real things I would want to put add to the deck are my third Ophion, a couple of dresses, and the Korakions, of course. I could show the deck off as it is now without the Korakions, but I'd rather just wait until I get Tachyon Galaxy, because I'm not going to play it in a tournament until I get the Korakions, in all honesty. I've put Heretics back together as well. It's nowhere near the kind of Heretic deck that I had earlier. It is actually a bit more of a competitive sort of build, something a bit more standard of Heretics. So I'll probably do a deck list of that. I should hopefully remind myself of doing that. Obviously, Tachyon Galaxy coming out. I did actually go to the sneak peek. I might as well just say what I did here, because I didn't really feel that it was necessary to do a report on that. I went 2-2 for the little mini tournament. Did pretty decently. I finished 8th. I did fine. I got some pretty decent trades and everything like that. I got a Heraldry Crest, so I got that in my Heraldic Beast deck, but aside from that, it's just pointless. Actually, speaking of Heraldic Beasts, I do have to update that a bit, because I did do some more tweaking on that, even though I didn't really see much play with that in general. So I think that's pretty much it in regards to the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. Obviously I do have a Tachyon Galaxy booster box coming up. I don't know if I want to make that my 50 subscriber special, because if you haven't seen, I have made it to 50 subs, and I was thinking of doing a special on it. I'm just not really sure what I wanted to do. I was thinking of showing off my collection in Pokemon Blaze Black, because I recently completed that entire run and knocked over all of the trainers in it, and so the only thing I'd have to show off there is the collection, like my team, the stuff I've caught, and because for those who don't know, Blaze Black is a ROM hack of Pokemon Black, and it allows for every single Pokemon to be caught in it, which I have done. It's taken more than 200 hours of game time, but I managed to pull it off, and so I thought I might show that off as sort of like something special for my 50 sub special. So anyways, in terms of LPs, like I said, the only thing that's really been putting me off of LPs, aside from laziness, is working out which headset that I want to use for the next project. If you've seen on my channel, although I've only put it up, it's only been up for about 10 minutes, like as I'm recording this, my next project I plan to do will be Pokemon Fire Red Omega, which is another ROM hack which came from the same creator as Blaze Black, but it's a third generation base hack, of course, since it is Fire Red. The only issue I have with that game is working out what Pokemon I want to use on my team, because, like, for those who don't know, the starters in that game are Elekid, Magby, and Smoochum, and I'm using Elekid and Magby in separate playthroughs. You've seen my Elekid in my Soul Silver playthrough, and I used a Magmar in Magmortar and Black 2. And I kind of don't really want to use Jinx, because I kind of don't like Jinx. So I'll have to work out what I do there. I'll obviously probably dump the Jinx and maybe like use a Shelter or something. But yeah, obviously I had a whole bunch of ideas tossed around for the LPs. I was thinking of going back and trying Doom again. Not really in the mood to do that. I was going to do Banjo-Kazooie as well, but I kind of lost interest in that rather quickly. I could have done like another Pokemon ROM hack. I was thinking of doing Blaze Black if I could get a capture card for my DS, but I didn't really feel like doing that. Or wait, did I say Blaze Black? No, I meant Volt White, because I already did Blaze Black. I just want for difference, I would like to LP Volt White at some point. But yeah, obviously, Soul Silver playthrough is still going. I have the Jasmine fight already filmed. I've just got to convert it and then I can upload it. It'll probably go up after this. So, yeah, kind of just look out for that. I think just in general, I think that's about it. I'm not sure if there's anything else that I really need to point out other than the fact that I apologize for being incredibly lazy and having a rather scarce upload schedule. But I can't really blame it entirely on the laziness, because I do have school. It's actually nearly 5 o'clock when I'm actually recording this, and I have to be up at 11 to get ready to go to school at 12, and so it's going to be a bit of a dick to get all that sorted out, but those are the breaks, I guess, for having a really shitty sleeping clock that kind of inverts itself every now and again. So, yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Look forward to stuffs and epicosity for the future.